Good morning, children. I am your EVS teacher. Yes, today we are going to write the workbook part of lesson number 9. So, all of you get ready with your workbook and a pencil in your hand. Okay, before writing, I am giving you some instructions. If by chance the answers are not visible clear to you, you can go and check this in the worksheet file. Okay, the same things are there. Here I have just explained the parts, and you can go and check in the worksheet. You will get the full things. Okay, now let's start. Okay, the very first here you can see is fill in the blanks. Answers I have written. The very first is change is a part of our life. Second is Indian law. Third is children. Fourth is child marriage. And the fifth is circumstances. Fine? Okay. Circumstance means the situation. That's it. Okay, now come to next. Here home part that you have to discuss with your mother and write it down. What are the festivals you celebrate at your home with your family? That you have to write it down by yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 names you have to write it by yourself. Okay, in school we celebrate Raksha Bandhan, we celebrate Christmas, Diwali, Navratri. That's it. Okay, that's it. Now we will move towards next page. Okay, let's start our page number 44. Here are some puzzles given for you. Fine. So you have to write the answer. Puzzle means these are our crossword. Okay, let's start. Number first, mother's mother. Mother or a father, mother. They both are called grandmother. Okay, next. Father and mother, they combine, are called parents. Next, my brother's son is my nephew. NEPHEW. Okay, next. My mother is my father's wife. Okay, next. My mother's husband is my father. Come to next, number 6. My mother's daughter is my sister. And suppose if the question come, my mother's son is he is your brother. Son is brother, daughter is sister. Okay, now next. My brother is my mother's son. S-O-N, son. Okay, now, then I'll say. Okay, now, then on the names. That is, instead of Nimmi, write down Kiran. Yes, because the character has been changed in the textbook. Instead of Saring, write down Sumi. And instead of Nazli, write down Dipali. Do you got the changes? You understand? Once again, I'm repeating. There is a great excitement in Nimmi. You have to cut it that word Nimmi. And on the top, write it down Kiran. Like you can see in this slide. Instead of changes in Sering family, write it down, cut it down Sering and write it down Sumi. Okay, great join Nazli, cut Nazli and write down Dipali. So the question has been changed and write down the answers as it is. Here you can see in the slide. Okay, now let's start with the question answers. Here the very first question is write about the various occasion when you get the chance. Okay, when are the occasions or when are the situation when you meet your cousins and relatives? Okay, very first is wedding, then if you have a birthday party, then if there is a family gathering, yes, any family occasion, social gathering, when you meet your friends. So in short, these are all the things when we meet our cousins and relatives. Okay, now why do some children have to drop out from school? Why do some children have to leave the school? Because might be their parents got transferred to a new place. That's why they need to drop out from the school. Okay, now next, why do the changes come in families? Are they considered good or bad change? We will discuss in the next slide. Okay, the question I have already said, why do the changes come? Now let us discuss the answer. Changes are inevitable, means changes are unavoidable. They are going to come. They cannot, they are a part of our life. That's why the changes come in family. We can say like this, it's a very simple. They are the part of our life. So not only in family, in the school, in the body, or as the time changes. So changes are inevitable. They need to come. They are the part of our life. So they come in family. Okay, are they good or change or bad change? Obviously, every change is a good. Yes, so the changes are good, but sometimes what happen, the changes become slightly bad because they deeply affect the children. So why do they affect the children? As we all know, when as I said, when a newborn baby is there in a family, what happens? Everybody start giving attention to that newborn baby. So sometimes the children, baby, nobody is going to love me now. So all these are the thoughts they usually come to the mind. Okay, so sometimes when a father gets transferred, they move to a new place, it becomes a father and mother, they are grown up, so they are capable, they can handle it. Yes, they can handle the changes, but the children, they started feeling lonely. It is difficult for them to make to find new friends and all. So they sometimes they become very, because children are the most sensitive. Yes, that's why. So sometimes they are becomes bad. Okay, come to our next question. What is the age of the boys and girls to get married as per the Indian law? Okay, age for girls means minimum. Minimum, the girl should be of 18 years old and the boy should be of 21 years old. Okay, minimum means at least this much age is necessary according to Indian law. And if they get married early in the sense, if the girl is not 18 years old, might be 17, 16, 15, whatever, that means they are doing what, they are committing a crime that is called child marriage. Okay, so according, if we will not follow Indian law, and if we are at an early age, and if the children get married, there is a scenario, this is a case of a child marriage, which is a crime in India. Okay, and if it is a crime, then what punishment will be given by the government? So the government has set up some age just for the girl and the boy to get married. And the last question is, list some of the reason for the changes in life, for the changes in family. Entire chapter was about what? When a baby is born, when any member of the family gets transfer, or when a member of the family get married. These are the three different reasons why for the changes in the family. That's it. And the chapter of the textbook workbook has been over. Tomorrow we will continue to write in our notebook. So complete your work neat and clean with pencil